Hello, sandwich friends. After a week, I finally finished the Archimedes Engine. At nearly 900 pages, it's a hefty read, but every twist kept me turning the pages. It's been a while since a sci-fi book gripped me like this, and I have to say, Peter Hamilton is a phenomenal writer. I have never heard of him before, so I'm grateful to Archetype Entertainment for introducing him to me. Reading this book could give you a serious leg up in understanding the world before you dive into the game Exdous, Becoming the Traveler. And I still highly recommend that you read the book if you have the time. If you're planning to read it yourself, now might be the time to bow out because spoilers are incoming. But if you're sticking around, let's break down this intense journey into the universe of the Archimedes Engines. Let's start with the world building. It is absolutely massive. The story is set in a Crown Dominion on a planet called Kelowan, which served the heart of the Celestial Empire. This society sprung from humans who fled a dying Earth around 40,000 years ago. Over millennia, they evolved into Celestials, a genetically enhanced, superior civilization that ruled over the remaining humans. Imagine an empire spanning light years, with celestial ranging from planet-sized city connected by colossal georing structures. Beneath them, humans are little more than a tolerated relic of a long-forgotten past. Kelowan's capital is stunning and fortified to the max, with towering structure connected by a glittering golden georing under the constant light of the Poseidon Nebula. But Kelowan's importance is not in just its beauty, but its beating heart of celestial power, home to the Empress Caroline Amaya and a symbol of celestial dominance, until everything changed. One of the most compelling aspects of the Archimedes Engine is how it draws on humanity's ancient history. When people left a failing Earth in the Ark ship for the Centauri cluster, it wasn't all smooth sailing. Some of their descendants evolved into celestials, others formed diverse civilizations, and some remained primitive by celestial standard. This historical echo shapes the Celestials deeply, especially figures like Queen Zuberi. Despite their advancement, the Celestials are haunted by humanity's past, and as history often does, it starts to repeat. Zuberi, the now and forever queen of Kelowan, once tried to liberate her system from celestial rule, but was ultimately crushed. Yet whisper remained that one of her daughters, Capri, survived. This descendant has become a legendary figure for groups like QIX, or Queen in Exile, who believe Capri would have freed humanity from celestial exploitations. The Crown Dominion power structure is fascinating, as governed by a network of queens. Helena Chione, the forever queen of Wynette, must select a successor to carry on her mind line, a process that is central to keep the Dominion rule intact. 5 princes are chosen as congregants, each undergoing 3 trials to determine who will inherit her legacy. Among them is Thyra, daughter of Beckett, a low-born celestial lord who crawled his way into the palace inner circle. Beckett has secretly embedded Thyra with Capri's power, which she concealed from Queen Helena Chione. Thyra is cunning, ruthless, and unrelenting. She's more than willing to manipulate, eliminate, or control those in her way, prioritizing stability above all. She and Beckett have their eyes on the throne, and they will stop at nothing to claim it. Mikhail Viraji, an Archon, was suspicious of Thyra's sudden rise and her father's slow-born status. His suspicion is crucial because it lays the groundwork for how fragile trust is within the celestial hierarchy. So he hired Terence Fletcher, a human detective, to deal with rebellions and fractions that threaten Dominion's stability. Finn Jogori Tobu is another essential character. Born into privilege, Finn's mother, Mary Jogori Tobu, is a powerful Marchioness of Santa Rosa. Appointed by the Celestial Empress to govern the city, Finn's path was predetermined: wealth, tradition, and status. Yet he dreams of freedom, of breaking free from privilege and obligation tying him down to Gondia. Finn longs to become a traveler, to explore the stars. To achieve this, he secured an Ark ship, and with the help with Gavoy Info, he hopes to convert it into a starship. Gavoy Info is a member of the Envoy dynasty, known for working with travelers. Understanding Finn needs for a CBC generator to transform the Ark ship, Gavoy sees an opportunity to pull Finn into his own schemes. Gavoy's influence on Finn is subtle but powerful, an example of manipulations from a character with grander design than he reveals. We also meet the crew of the Diligent, the last Ark ship that left Sol in 2280 AD. They have been journeying through space for over 40,000 years before receiving the mysterious Green World signal. On board, we have Ellie and Josiah's Opony. Ellie is a young, talented pilot, combining humility with confidence. She is the granddaughter of Josiah's, and she later becomes Finn's love interest. Josiah's, meanwhile, has a unique perspective. Having been one of the last human to see Earth before its abandonment, he later becomes the face of human rebellion against the Celestials. Now that we met our key players, let's dive into the story of the Archimedes Engine. Once the Ark ship Diligent finally landed, Finn saw his chance. He made a deal with Josiah's. In exchange for land he owned on Hafnir, Josiah's would hand over the Ark ship to him. With a bold vision to transform it into a starship capable of interstellar travel, Finn set off on a journey with Gavoy Info, who, as it turns out, was the Celestials pretending to be Gavoy. Together, they searched for a CPC generator, the missing piece needed to turn the Ark ship into a fully functional starship that could pass through the gate of heaven. Meanwhile, within the Celestials' court, Thyra was carefully plotting her own rise. Concealing Capri's power, she methodically outmaneuvered the other princess congregants, strategically eliminating them one by one. At the perfect moment, she used a forbidden neurotransfer technique, forcing Queen Helena Chirone's mind line into her own and transforming herself into Helena Thyra. This was a massive power shift, establishing Thyra as one of the most dangerous players in the Crown Dominion. As Thyra claimed her new throne, Gavoy Info, disguising his intention as mere support, he nudged Finn towards rebellion, making it look like the humans, not Celestials, were at fault. Gavoy painted a bleak picture of Dolok's orbit, hinting that it could be twisted to serve Celestials' interests. Humans will be manipulated into harvesting iron rain, draining their labor and resources while strengthening Celestial power. This planted an idea into Finn's mind, and Gavoy suddenly led him to the Archimedes Engine to alter Dolok's course. As the story neared its climax, Terrence, a key investigator, started piecing together Gavoy's schemes, unearthing deadly truths. This investigation shed a light on Gavoy's plan, which ultimately led to the death of Finn's parents and Mikhail Faraji, an Archon who had been working with Terrence. Gavoy saw this as an opportunity, strategically timing these deaths to provoke Finn's anger and push him toward drastic actions. What Gavoy and Thyra didn't anticipate, however, was that Mikhail Faraji's spirits, through a neurotransfer, still lingers in Terrence, holding implication for the future. The full scale of Gavoy's betrayal soon hit Finn. Furious and betrayed, Finn didn't just alter Dolok's path. He discovered an almost intuitive connection to the Archimedes Engine, a power that allows him to communicate with the engine and influence its operation in ways beyond even celestial control. This connection let him direct the engine to move an asteroid, Rose Rock, into a collision course with Kelowan, dealing with a devastating blow to a celestial food supply. The collision didn't just hit resources, it marked an open act of rebellion, setting the stage for a total potential full-out war between humans and Celestials. I believe Finn's heritage as a Uranic human might play a part here, as this lineage could grant him an innate edge in interacting with the engine, perhaps even a design by the Elohim to counter Celestial dominance. Just as tension hit their peak, we are left hanging. But the fallout, the destruction of Kelowan, the rise of human rebellion, and the shaken Celestial hierarchy lays the perfect foundation for the Exdous become the Traveler. Players will be stepping into a universe deeper scarred by the battles and power struggles, where every choice will have the power to reshape the future. So there you have it, a short story of the book, The Archimedes Machine. Unfortunately, we have to wait to see what unfolds in the next book, and I do not have the dates just yet, but I'll keep you guys updated. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more Exodus news. Until next time, Traveler, may the star guide your journey.